Every day we wake up refreshed with a blank slate. Our emotional waves go to neutral as we sleep, assuming that we got a decent night's sleep. And if we stayed up all night thinking about who knows what and we had trouble sleeping, that's a different story. But assuming we got a decent night's sleep, we're waking up fresh and we have a brand new clean slate of energy. So and every moment source energy replenishes us. You know, we have life. We have our heart beats 100,000 times a day. How do we take most advantage of our days? And how do we reconnect to the vision of the biggest potential that our life has to offer for us? Meaning, how do we clarify that thing that's deep inside of us that when we do it, we can do it forever because we love it so much. We feel like we're in a place of empowerment, a place of fulfillment, a place of endless. When we think about this action, do we feel complete and whole in a way that's bigger than just our physical self? This process is a map to how do we connect to our complete self and our balance and our ease, meaning the opposite of dis-ease. How do we connect to our health and our vibrance and allow source energy to flow through us? It's one thing to do meditation and allow the frequency of our mind to elevate without being pulled down with thoughts that we continue to think. But it's another thing to actually deal with our conscious mind versus our subconscious mind. According to Bruce Lipton, our life is controlled by our subconscious mind. What's interesting is that if you looked at the subconscious mind as a computer, the subconscious mind processes about 40 bits a second. If you looked at the subconscious mind as a computer, it processes about 40 million bits a second. The subconscious mind, according to this biophysicist, is 1,000,000 times more powerful than our conscious mind. What we think is in control is actually not in control. Now, many of us know that, you know, it's about our subconscious, right? We know that deeper part of ourselves is actually controlling our life, and we need to, you know, do affirmations. We need to do all these things to reprogram our life if we really want to make a change. How do we actually reprogram our subconscious? Now, according to one of the most prolific institutions that helps with reprogramming, the guy who founded this wrote a book called Success is Not an Accident. And what he teaches is, first of all, he beautifully illustrates the power of the subconscious mind. He says that when we're driving and we're breathing and we're blinking, there's so many different things we're doing that we don't have any idea that we're doing. And so he illustrates that there's all this power that's happening through the subconscious. But then he goes into a very powerful technique and how to actually change our subconscious program. Now, he doesn't call it, or he doesn't look at it like reprogramming. And he explained it really powerfully. And I went and watched a video that I'm going to link below on the mental bank process. And that is how to add new information to the subconscious computer. And when we keep adding new information to the subconscious computer, we actually change the way it operates. So he's got a very powerful process, a simple process that takes 5 minutes a day. It's a process that I've been doing for the last 100 days or so. And it's really made a big difference for me. It's changed, it's lightened things up for me. I don't feel, you know, when we go through life, a lot of times we have these tones of emotion, tones of energy that we're not even aware of. It's just there. But what I've recognized is that there was this heaviness that I carried. And, you know, in the last however many days, you know, it takes a little time to get going. But when I do this work, and I've been doing it, you know, knock on wood, every day for the last 100 days, and it changes things, right? So this mental bank process is one way that we can control the part of ourselves that is actually 1,000,000 times stronger, 1,000,000 times more powerful than what we think is controlling. I wanted to give you this tool because a lot of times we know that we need to address our subconscious belief, but there's so many different things out there, and how do we sort through it? Like, we don't need to do that. When we have someone that we trust can come to us with a piece of information like this, the mental bank process, I highly recommend it. If you're interested in adjusting how the supercomputer in our life controls our reality.